Hello and welcome back to another second episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Said that really fast. Yeah. See if you could keep up with that. So, back in here, we just got attacked by a duck, and this girl's crying, so let's see what's going on. Not even gonna put pictures, not even enough has happened. So this is how surprising it is to be suddenly attacked by an animal. However, thanks to that, it looked like she had stopped crying. Oh, that's good. Is the towel okay? Question. I don't carry a handkerchief around with me. As I said that, without waiting for her to reply, I took the towel out of my bag. Of course, it had been washed, so it was clean. She's all like nervous, permanent blush on her face. Look at that. Why are we crying? If it hurts somewhere, then what is it, girl? She answered. She pointed to one of the wheels of her wheelchair. It had lost air and had collapsed. You got a flat tire? Oh no, she's like been here for like an hour. That's a terrible thing to happen. Just a mere flat tire for her is like having her legs taken away. Don't you have a cell phone? It's a predicament. She answered, dismayed. Only way she can get help is... How did she get the piece of paper in the first place? SOS. Oh, this? Paper airplane. I opened up the paper airplane that I still had in my hand. I'm in trouble, someone help me. I'm on Windmill Hill. It's just literally called Windmill Hill. So when someone arrived carrying the paper airplane, she felt relieved and started to cry? Now she was fine, but until just now, she was shaking. That must have been how scared she was. Yeah, hold on a moment. The bag at my feet rustled as I rummaged around inside it. When she saw the tools that I had taken out, she seemed confused. Would it be okay for you to get out a moment? I'm gonna fix it. You can't go anywhere if you have a flat tire, can you? Of course. Getting out of the wheelchair is not easy for her. Well, how do you know you literally just met this girl? You literally just met this girl. What should I do? Pick her up, man. Like, use your strong muscles, man. Use your strong muscles, oi. You got this, man. From the methods I'd seen on TV, the care workers do it by embracing them from the front. We both looked as though we imagined that situation being froze. Girl, you can't do it yourself. Excuse me a moment. Oh, you're picking her up. You're picking the girl up. So I put my arms around her sides to her back. I suddenly lifted her up. Whoa, she's so light. Because she was much lighter than I had expected, there was a bit too much momentum. Hup. Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. Oh man. Apparently, Oi is like one sexy bastard. If she's making her blush, it's like instantaneously. I'll have it done soon, so hold on a moment. Oh, there he is! that's me. Hi, me. Dang. I thought he got his everything taken away, but he looks pretty fine there. Okay. They're made in the same way as bicycle tires. I immediately started on the repairs. What's the repair? You just gotta like take off the tire and or pump it up or something. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I have a feeling she stared at me with contempt. As I was quietly working, the duck was waddling around me, pecking at the soil. Why do you have a duck? Is this duck your pet?
違う。ただの同居人。
What? What? Housemates? What?
散歩しようと思ったら勝手についてきちゃったのよ。ハト、あんまり遠くへ行っちゃダメよ。置いてっちゃうんだから。わあ。
Just that quack. That quack. Do ducks recognize their own names? When he's called, he responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart.
そうなのよ。だから困るの。いたずらばっかりして。
Why are we panning to here? Why? As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in the field of vision. So she can't move then? There are a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had a disability in her legs. When I picked her up just now, her body stiffened up with surprise, but there was no strength at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little excursion. While walking around her, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap.
邪魔。
She said as he made him get down again. As I watched this exchange from the corner of my eye, I fixed the flat tire.
男の子ってすごいのね。そんな道具いつも持ち歩いてるんだ。
I don't. That's not really the case though. Sometimes I carry them with me.
私、草の上に座るのなんて久しぶり。柔らかくて気持ちいい。
Oh man. As she said that, she made a little sound as she stretched.
いいところよね。ここ。
Who's this? I don't know. You don't... Yeah, it is.
部屋の窓から見えるのよ。一度来てみたかったの。
The wind blows through here. 5 years ago, there were no windmills, though.
5年前？
I've just come back to this town.
そうなんだ。
She directed her gaze at something far away.
じゃああなたは故郷に帰ってきたんだ。
Yeah. She suddenly looked down and seemed lonely and strangely sad. Why? There was an awkward silence as I continued working. That quack. That duck, man. The duck twisted its neck and looked up at the sky. That duck
どうしたの？
was
ハット。
the coolest duck around. Sorry I cut you off as well. She was tempted to look up too. Clouds, hey buddy.
何かしらあれ。
It's not a Japanese game. There aren't any clouds. Quotes from Noble, 2015. Just kidding. Sorry, I had to say it. What's that?
何か飛んでる。
It's the paper airplane. No, it's a real plane. There was something floating in the air. Maybe it's a hot air balloon? It was crossing the lake and gradually getting closer. Is it a real plane? It's a real plane. Maybe. That's definitely either a toy plane or a real plane. At first I thought it was a paper airplane that she had thrown, coming back to us. But it wasn't. It crossed the lake and eventually reached the air above the small hill where we were. An airplane? It's not paper, it's a real plane. What is this? Its silhouette is much thinner than any plane I know, and the wings are really big. It's a UAV.
グライダーだ。
Oh, it's a glider.
間違いない。あれ、グライダーよ。
What's glider? The glider? Oh yeah, 3D glider. I repeated the name as if to confirm it, then looked in the sky once more. Big white wings and wide silhouette. It reminded me of somewhat of a seagull.
ほら、見て、旋回してる。綺麗ね。
Oh man. The glider is continuing to turn leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so slowly.
当然よ。水力がないんだもの。
As it proceeded slowly across the blue sky, it seemed as if it was floating rather than flying.
あんな風に飛ぶんだ。
To fly on the wind like that. Oh, I read the...
It was at this moment he knew that he had fucked up.
It looks like it would feel nice.
降りてきた。
The turning glider looks as if it had given up on rising and came down towards the top of our hill. I mean, it's not coming down to land. It's not like it was coming down to land. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? They might notice us. She earnestly stretched out her hand and waved towards the white aircraft floating in the sky.
わが。
That duck. That duck. I don't know if the pilot noticed us or not. However, the wings reflected a gleaming light, and it really did look as if it was answering us, calling out to it. But you didn't even wave, man. It was only her in hat. It was only the girl that we don't know the word in hat, okay? It wasn't you. It was that dapper son of a gun. Son of a whatever. I don't even know. I can't call him a son of a gun because I feel like I'm... But continuing. The glider turned its back to us and flew away, back to the other side of the lake from where it had come from.
ちょっと。
Oh no. She mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to read this? No? Is that just a segue? I don't think we've even officially started. No, we did. We did, I remember. Oh, it's the cicadas. Oh. Ooh. This is some pretty nifty drawings. Pretty nifty drawings. I fixed the flat tire and went with her into the town. But you don't know this girl's name. You gotta know her name. You gotta figure out her name. And I want to figure out how your everything got taken from. Who took your everything? This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to the windmill hill, where we were just now.
ここでいいわ。
Yeah, I'll take you back to your house, home.
いい。
Oh, she wants to spend time with you, boy. She seemed like she was going to say "but" before she stopped speaking. For a girl with a walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can't bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house.
ありがとう。おかげで助かったわ。
Don't mention it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. But I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously.
わ。
That
あのね、
that duck.
ありがとう。
Huh? If you're thanking me, you already did that just now.
ちょっとだけ楽しかった。友達と遊ぶみたいで。
But yeah, me too. That's something unusual too. The glider that we had just seen was now flying in the air above the hill where we were just now.
私も本物を見たの初めて。素敵な思い出ができちゃった。
That's nice, girl. She's literally girl. I'm just gonna call her girl. She murmured quietly and giggled. Should I call her girl from like the rest of no? that'd be terrible. Coupled with her cute and dainty appearance, her lovely
それじゃあ
smile.
もう行くわね。
Okay, take care.
ええ。
And she's off. The wheel squeaked as she pushed the wheelchair along with her hands down an empty street. Behind her, the duck, wearing a hat, waddled along behind with her. Hey. Oh, she's farther away now. She stopped her hands and turned her to face me. See you again. She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. Aw, poor Oi. She sure was cute. Oh, yeah, she was, man. And where is she from? Her appearance was quite graceful, as if she were the daughter of a rich family. A little lady with a duck? It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Okay, I better go. Now I'm going to the dormitory called Flying Fish Manor. Due to certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. Certain circumstances? What's the certain circumstances? I still don't know why everything has been taken off. While walking along the gently sloping street, I looked up at the clouds moving above. Floating so freely like that, they reminded me of the glider. Yeah! The distinctive silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. Well, we're out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this episode and would like to see another one, leave a like, maybe comment, maybe, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we'll see what happens to Oi next time.